Buckeyes with their home opener tonight against the Berne Union Rockets. Justin McCumber on camera, Ray Spouts, Jim McCumber here on Nelsonville TV Cable's Channel 15.
Everybody's excited tonight, Jim. It's the first home game here at Boston Field for the Buckeyes this season. Had a couple of away games, tough going for the first couple rounds, but the Buckeyes been improving. They saw big improvements on the offensive side of the ball last week, and I'm expecting big things here from them tonight. Again, first home game, beautiful weather for football.
Last week, Berne Union lost to Bexley 28-2. The Buckeyes lost to Newark Catholic 34-16, but in that Newark Catholic game, there were positive signs. Newark Catholic had 263 total yards. The Buckeyes had 253.
You know, the biggest thing I saw from the Buckeyes is their offense was much more diversified. They had both an offensive passing game and running attack, and really they utilized the passing to open up the running game last week. The very first play from the line of scrimmage was a pass play for the Buckeyes, and that really made a big difference, I think, in the running game. And Alex Mount ran for his first 100-yard rushing game of his career as a Buckeye varsity player, and I guarantee you that's the first of many for that young man.
Last year, Nelsonville-York defeated Berne Union up at Sugar Grove 62-21. And in the series between these two teams, Nelsonville-York has won 4 and Berne Union has won 1.
You know, the other thing I'm going to tell you about last week's game before we get off Newark Catholic, Jim, is I think the offensive line did an outstanding job last week of giving Colt a lot of time to pass the ball and a lot of time to make decisions in the backfield, and that really bode extremely well for the Buckeyes offensively.
Rockets make their way onto the Boston field. Still waiting for the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes to take the field.
It's always an exciting time. It's the first time this team has come out through the Nelsonville-York football helmet down at the end of the field. And here they come to the field, Jimmy.
Here come the Buckeyes.
Right there's a big part of the reason it's great to be home for a first home game, Jim, as you see not only the Buckeyes coming onto the field, but all the young Buckeye fans running out behind them. That's some of our future football players. It's just a great tradition here at Nelsonville-York, and it just makes it a lot of fun on a Friday night. With that said, this is the first Friday night we've played also. If you think about it, we've had 2 Saturday night games. We're finally hitting a Friday night football. And there's nothing better than the atmosphere on a Friday night for Friday night home football. I love this atmosphere, Jimmy.
And the weather, just beautiful. Beautiful fall day and evening.
Yeah, how did that happen, by the way? It was like 95 Wednesday, and it's like didn't get above 64 today. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like it, but it's just crazy weather here in Ohio.
Buckeyes will be receiving the opening kickoff. Head coach, of course, for Nelsonville-York, Dave Boston Jr. in his 11th year. Head coach for Berne Union, Steve Dalton. He is in his first year, and in fact, he is the 3rd head coach in the last 4 years for the Rockets. And when you think about it, they've had 3 coaches, new head coaches in the last 4 years. The Buckeyes have only had 3 head coaches in their history.
That's a huge difference right there in the tradition of a football team, no question about it. You know, that's part of the reason you look down there and you see on the football field, it's named Boston Field. It's a tradition. It's a family. There's a lot of people that can go back and feel like they're part of the same team today because it's the same guys running the program yet today that were running it back when we won the state championship in '81.
Looks like Zach Most will kick it away for the Rockets. Jeremy Warren back deep for Nelsonville-York. The approach and the kick, and this game's underway. A low liner up the field and snagged by Alex Mount. Crosses the 30.
That was a nice catch by Mount right there at the 20-yard line.
And Mount will take it out to about the 41. Buckeyes with good field position.
You know, that's one of the things we talked about last week also. They played Newark Catholic strong in that game, but the first half of the ball game last week, quite often you found the Buckeyes fighting from the 10-yard line out while the Newark Catholic Green Wave were battling from the 40-yard line on in, somewhere in that range. They held that 40 or 60-yard field to fight, and we had like a 90-yard field. This is great starting field position for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes out of the eye, 2 receivers to the right. Colt Adams at quarterback, and he'll hand it to freshman Alex Mount. Some running room on the right side. He's got a Buckeye first down as he takes it into Berne Union territory, and he's taken down right around the 45, maybe the 46.
It's going to be about a 13-yard gain that time. Nice job by the blocking of the right side of the line there for the Buckeyes. Freed Alex up and allowed him to get to the right side out there and get some free running room.
Of course, Alex Mount went over 100 yards last week at Newark Catholic. His first 100-yard rushing game as a Buckeye. Of course, a freshman, and the fullback, Noah Andrews, a freshman. Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the Rocket 46. Colton Adams at quarterback. And we have some movement on the right side of the Buckeye line, so it'll be 1st and 15. Buckeyes back on their own 49.
Just gave credit to the Buckeye line for opening up a nice hole that time for Alex Mount on the first run of the ball game, and then a little bit penalty there will back him up. But the offensive line for the Buckeyes starting out, Jim, I think you have those.
At left end, 14, Cannon Kilbarger. Left tackle, 77, Patrick McQuaid. Left guard, 67, Cameron Mount. The center, 58, Jason Riffle.
Well,
the ball's loose, still loose, and Noah Andrews will just cover it up back at the 47-yard line of the Buckeyes. That will be a loss of 2.
Well, I'll tell you, that right there was a huge cover by Alex. That ball was never cleanly in Colt's hands, I don't believe. It wasn't in the pitch itself. It was in the snap as he was turning. He never had control of that ball.
So the Buckeyes with a second down and about 18 back on their own 47. Out of the I formation. Colt Adams will hand it off on a draw play. Open running room for Alex Mount. And he's going to go down at the 41-yard line of Berne Union. The Buckeyes will be about 4 or 5 yards shy of a first down. Also starting for Nelsonville-York on offense, right guard 64, Paul Varner. Right tackle 66, Justin Kuhn. Dakota Mays, number 10 at right end. Wingback 22, Jeremy Warren. Noah Andrews, number 6, the fullback. Tailback number 1, Alex Mount. And the quarterback number 7, Colton Adams. So Buckeyes 3rd down and about 5 at the Berne Union 41. Out of the eye, handoff Alex Mount. And it looked like he was going to get the first down, and then he's hit and dropped shy of it.
I say he's about 2 yards shy, actually.
Buckeyes will need about a yard for the first down, 4th down and 1. And they will go for it as Jeremy Warren comes in with the play on this 4th and 1 at the Berne Union 37.
Now last week this was Noah Andrews territory. Noah Andrews ran the ball like 8 times for about 34 yards last week, and every one of them were on 3rd or 4th down short yardage situations.
Hand off to Mount. He's got a Buckeye first down. He needed 1, and he picks up a couple to the 35-yard line of Berne Union.
He got about 3, actually. That time Noah did not get the ball, but nice blocking, allowing Alex again to bounce to the outside and get those positive yards for the Buckeyes.
1st and 10 Buckeyes at the 35 of Berne Union. 9:45 to play in the first quarter. No score.
Buckeyes,
Colt Adams out of the shotgun.
Buckeyes moving the ball effectively. I anticipate a passing play coming up.
Dakota Mays in motion to this side. Adams takes a snap, looking downfield. He'll throw out to Noah Andrews in the right flat. And he's struggling for yardage. He may have picked up a couple to the 33. The Buckeyes will have a 2nd and 8.
You know, that's one of those plays right there, Jim, though. It's only 2 yards. A lot of people say, well, now we're 2nd and 8. That's a long way to go. However, it's a pass. It forces the defense to look at those little flat outs that Colt's able to drop off to the backs coming out of the backfield, and forces the defense just to kind of keep their heads up and not just watching the tailbacks coming out of the backfield with the handoff.
Blake Widener on that tackle for Berne Union. 2nd and 8 for the Buckeyes at the 33 of Berne Union. Pitch out to this side. Alex Mount.
Great blocking on the left side that
time.
time.
The 15. 10-5, touchdown Buckeyes.
I'm going to give credit that time to number 22, Jeremy Ware. Number 77, Patrick McQuaid on the left side, along with Cannon Kilbarger out there. They did an excellent job of sealing off that left side and allowing Alex to just scamper for a first down out of nowhere that time. Excellent blocking by the Buckeyes offensive line. Alex Mount takes it to the house.
Alex Mount from 33 yards out puts the Buckeyes on the board, and Nelsonville-York will go for 2. Buckeyes out of the power I with Andrews, Warren, and Mount in the backfield. Officials timeout.
Well, we talked about Alex Mount last week having his first 100-yard rushing game for the Buckeyes as a varsity player. Well, here in the very first series of tonight, he's already got 63 yards on the ground.
Buckeyes out of the power I going for 2. Colt Adams takes a snap, hands it off to Noah Andrews, hit and spins. Let's see if he got in, waiting for the official signal. And they're going to say he did not make it in. So the 2-point conversion attempt fails, but the Buckeyes take a 6-0 lead, 8:45 to play, first quarter. Bryson Nungaster will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Daniel Folden and Zach Moss back deep, but it'll come to an up man to 35, and now he'll be driven back as he gets it out to about the 37-yard line.
Nice job by Dakota Mays that time defensively for the Buckeyes.
Hanson Holder on the return for the Rockets.
Billy Seal and T.J. Warren in on the stop also for the Buckeyes defensively that time.
Berne Union with their first offensive possession. They'll start on their own 38-yard line, first down and 10. Quarterback is Brady Mallerwine. Last week he was 16 of 28 for 101 yards passing and had 16 rushes for 39 yards.
Looks like they went with a lot of no huddle in the information I was able to pull also.
He throws, and it is complete. Receiver was Devin Draper.
Number 11 out there that time for the reception.
Pickup of 9, second down and 1 for the Rockets.
Kilbarger makes the stop for the Buckeyes, but they are quick to the line. This is what you're going to see all night. They're quick to the line. They have a lot of no-huddle activity going on.
Mallerwine to this side once again, pulled in by Draper, and he's got it in Buckeye territory to the 36-yard line.
Nungaster and Kilbarger on the stop again.
Of course, Berne Union hungry for some offense. They have yet to have an offensive score yet this year in their first 2 games.
Buckeye secondary is going to be really tested here tonight. That's the mode of operation for this Berne Union Rocket team, is putting the ball in the air.
Brady Mallerwine at quarterback, first and 10 at the Buckeye 36, and we may have a legal procedure on Berne Union.
I'm not sure if they're going to call that against the defense of the Buckeyes or if they're going to find somebody on the offense that actually moved.
This official down in front of the Nelsonville-York sideline signaled a legal procedure, but
gotcha.
I wasn't sure if it may change once they got together and maybe someone saw something else.
That's what they called, all right.
So first and 15 for Berne Union back at the Buckeye 41. They'll split out 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mallerwine out of the shotgun. And now he'll run with it on the left side, and the Buckeyes right there. Short gain on the play of 2 yards, maybe 3 to the Buckeye 38.
Nice job at the line of scrimmage by number 58, Jason Riffle and Dakota Mays.
It is a 3-yard pickup to the Buckeye 38.
Fox in on the stop there also for the Buckeyes.
Buckeye starting defense at left end, 54, Eli Fox. Left tackle, 76, Neil Polly. Outside linebacker, 27, Jacob Talbert. Right tackle, 59, Jason
58,
Riffle.
58, Jason Riffle. Oh. They don't have it right. You're right.
Option comes to this side, and quarterback's hit and dropped for a 2-yard loss back at the 40.
That's Jason Riffle right there coming in and dropping him for a loss. Nice big hit for Jason.
Also starting for the Buckeyes, Jay Elliott at right end, 59. Outside linebacker, number 3, Walker Elliott, 53. David Ray, inside linebacker. Another inside linebacker, 10, Dakota Mays. The cornerback, 22, Jeremy Warren. Bryson Nungester, the other corner, wearing 28, and 14, Kenan Kilbarger at free safety. So Berne Union 3rd down and about 14 at the Buckeye 40. Buckeyes up 6-0, 6:25 to play first quarter.
Got to get some pressure on that quarterback. You know they're putting the ball in the air, and the Buckeyes take each other out.
Mallerwine running with it, and he's going to be dropped at the Buckeye 30-yard line, about 4 yards shy of a first down.
Dakota Mays and Cannon Kilbarger in on the stop that time as he gets about 10 yards on the carry, but that, like you said, not enough. They'll probably go for it, though. 4th down and about 4 yards to go for the Rockets offense.
4-down territory for Berne Union. 4th and 4 at the Buckeye 30.
The Buckeyes are going to have to burn a timeout here as they had some miscommunication out there in the field.
So Nelsonville-York takes a timeout. 5:53 to play in the opening quarter. Buckeyes 6, Rockets nothing. 4th down and 4 for the Rockets at the Buckeye 30. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. He'll take the snap out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to this side, 1 to the far side. He looks this way, throws a slant, and it's going to be caught. Pretty good coverage by Bryson Nungester, but it is pulled down by Draper at the Buckeye 22.
I don't believe Nungaster could have done much better out there at that particular point. He actually attacked that ball right at the point of reception and did exactly what he needed to do. Any earlier, he would have been called for a penalty. He did a nice job. It was just a little bit better reception.
It's a 1st down and 10 for Berne Union at the Buckeye 22. The receivers split out on each side. Mallerwine at quarterback. Hands it off on the left side to Most. Has some running room.
He's
across
free.
the 10-5. Touchdown, Berne Union. So the Rockets have tied it up at 6 apiece, and they'll try to get the lead on either the point after touchdown attempt or the 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, the way it looks right now, it's going to be a matter of which defense figures out the offense quicker and finds a way to stop them, because both offenses, first series, marched right down the field and put the points on the board.
Zach Most will attempt the point after touchdown. Mallerwine holding, and it's up, and it is good. 5:18 to play in the first quarter, and Berne Union takes a 1-point lead at 7-6. Zach Most will kick it away for the Rockets. Jeremy Warren back deep for the Buckeyes. So we've had 2 possessions, and we have 2 touchdowns.
Like I said, it's going to matter. It's going to come down to which defense figures out these offenses first, because both offenses basically came out and did what they wanted to do. The Buckeyes basically on the ground, dominating the line of scrimmage and opening up the holes for Alex Mount, while on the Berne Union Rocket side of the ball, it was all in the air. The majority of their yardage came in the passing arena, although the last run was a 22-yard dash. It was opened up by the passing game of the Rockets.
The approach and the kick. Low liner up the field, taken by Jeremy Warren right around the 17. Crosses the 30 of the Buckeyes.
Good blocking.
Cuts the corner, and he'll be knocked out at midfield. A late flag comes in.
He was hit late out of the field that time, but a nice block that time by Alex Mount on this left-hand side, giving Jeremy the freedom to get to the outside.
Got an illegal block in the back on Nelsonville-York. So that'll back the Buckeyes up a little bit.
Well, the sad thing is it's 10 yards off the spot of the foul, so they were out at the 50-yard line. The foul was called at the 35. They're going to back them up to about the 25, maybe 26-yard line here when they were actually out at the 50.
So on one hand, a 25-yard penalty on Nelsonville-York, but of course, if the block in the back did occur, that may have sprung the Jeremy Warren on that run. So the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10 on their own 25. Colt Adams at quarterback. Warren in motion to this side. Handoff to Alex Mount, takes it to the middle of the field, and he'll take it out to about the 34-yard line, a gain of 9.
Nice little job that time by Alex to find the seam and just work his way right up through between the hash marks that time. The Buckeyes had nobody wide to the right, nobody wide to the left, and it was a tight formation, yet they were able to find the blocking on that right side and free Alex up.
2 receivers to the right. Buckeyes out of the eye on 2nd and 1. And we have a legal procedure on Nelsonville-York. It looked like everybody went, but the ball was not snapped.
Yeah, that's not good.
So a 5-yard mark off against the Buckeyes. 2nd down and 6, back on the 29.
You know, actually, that could have been caused a little bit by the Berne Union Rocket defense. If you notice, they brought one of their linebackers up to the line and forced kind of an extra pressure look, and they're doing the same thing right now. I believe that to be Moss, number 12, coming up right in the middle, right over the nose guard.
Buckeyes out of the eye, handoff Alex Mount, cuts it to this side, hit. Trying to break away, but he'll be brought down right around the 31. He'll pick up 2, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 4.
Actually, I didn't think Alex was going to be able to get any yardage out of that play, but he found a way to muscle his way for a couple positive yards. Nice job by Alex to give that second effort that time.
3rd down and about 3 for Nelsonville-York. On their own 32, Adams takes a snap. He will run with it. He's hit.
He did a nice job.
And he's going to get the first down out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by Colt to shuck that first would-be tackler.
Of course, Colt, the big quarterback at 6'4", 175 pounds.
He was hitting the backfield quite a few yards behind the line of scrimmage, but found a way to just basically shed that would-be tackler and then just find his way downfield for just about 9 yards on the carry that time. Nice job by Colt to make something positive out of that play.
Austin Schultz, an injured player for Berne Union, limping off the field, and hopefully that young man will be okay and be able to get back in soon. 3:39 to play in the opening quarter here at Boston Field, the Buckeyes home opener of the 2013 season. Berne Union leads 7-6. Buckeyes took the opening kickoff and drove it down the field for a touchdown. Did not convert on the 2-point conversion. Berne Union, with their first possession, drove down and scored a touchdown and added the extra point for the 1-point lead. 1st and 10, Buckeyes on their own 42. Pitch out, Alex Mount on the right side.
Nice block out on the right side by Kilbarger that time.
1st down on the 12-yard pickup by Alex Mount in the Berne Union territory at the 47.
Kilbarger actually just drove his would-be tackler way out of the play and allowed Alex to cut right up underneath him and make that positive yardage. Nice run, 12 yards by Alex Mount. He's already got 9 carries for 86 yards here in the first quarter.
Buckeyes out of the eye. Andrews at fullback, Mount at tailback, Adams at quarterback, 2 receivers to the right. Handoff to Noah Andrews straight up the middle. And he's still fighting for yardage. They'll finally stop him at the 40 where the forward progress was stopped. And that'll be a gain of close to 7.
7 strong yards right up the middle that time by Noah.
Second down and 3 for the Buckeyes at the 40 of the Rockets.
Second and 3 Buckeyes from the Berne Union 40-yard line.
Buckeyes break huddle on this 2nd and 3 at the Berne Union 40. 2:12 to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes down 1. Colt Adams takes a snap, handoff to Noah Andrews, and he's got a Buckeye first down as he takes it to the 33 of the Rockets. Another 7-yard pickup for Andrews.
2 carries, 14 yards, 7-yard average. Not bad way to go for your fullback right there. Again, seeing a lot of productivity out of some young players here as you see them just maturing week to week at this point, Jim.
First and 10 Buckeyes at the 33 of Berne Union. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Colt Adams at quarterback. Pitches it out. Jeremy Warren on the right side. Warren will be taken down right around the 25, a gain of 8.
Jeremy Warren on the carry. Brought down on the play by Berne Union's number 26, Clayton Whitener.
Alex Mount gets a breather, and now he jogs back in with the Buckeye play on 2nd and 2 after that 8-yard pickup by Jeremy Warren.
Buckeyes marching right down the field just like they did with the first offensive series. It's going to definitely be a situation tonight. You've got to maximize your time with the ball and find a way to put points on the board.
Pitch out to this side. Mount is hit and then dropped right around the 23-yard line as he picks up a couple.
That'll be enough
Close
for a
first down, and he does have it. First down and 10 just inside the Berne Union 23-yard line. A minute 20 to play in the opening quarter. Berne Union 7, Nelsonville-York 6.
From the Berne Union 22-yard line, first down, Buckeye.
Walker Elliott in motion to this side. Handoff goes to Noah Andrews on the left side, and he'll barrel down to about the 15-yard line. Another gain of 7 for Andrews.
Again, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line right now. They're doing a nice job of getting a good surge right off the snap of the ball. And by the time Noah or Alex are getting to the line of scrimmage, they've already got a little bit of room to work with. And then, you know, with the strength that Noah has when he runs up the middle like that, he basically just powers right behind one of his blockers. And just like you said, he gets another strong 7 yards on the carry. 2nd
and 3 for the Buckeyes at the 15 of the Rockets. And we have a timeout taken by Nelsonville-York. 18 seconds to play in the first quarter. And the Buckeyes trailing by 1. Buckeyes 2nd and 3 at the Berne Union 15.
19 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Jeremy Warren in motion to the left. Handoff to Noah Andrews. Breaks one tackle, and then he's driven back after he gets it around the 14-yard line, a gain of 1. The Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 2.
Looked like he kind of lost his footing right at the point of being handed the ball that time. That should be the end of the first quarter, Jim.
And that will be the end of the first quarter here at Boston Field. Berne Union leading the Buckeyes 7-6. Buckeyes 3rd and 2. At the 14-yard line of the Rockets as we begin the second quarter of play. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Handoff to Mount, sidesteps a would-be tackler, and he's going to have the first down at the 10-yard line as he picks up about 4 yards.
Nice job. Nice move that time by Mount as he was looking like he was going to go to the outside, just did a little hip shake and stepped on the inside and got the 5 or 4 positive yards for the first down.
And it is 1st and goal from the 10-yard line of Berne Union. Buckeyes in a T formation. Mount in motion. Handoff, Noah Andrews, straight up the middle, touchdown, Buckeyes.
He was almost untouched. The line did such an awesome job at opening up a hole that he barely was touched as he ran through there. 10-yard touchdown run by Noah Andrews.
So the Buckeyes up by 5 and will attempt the 2-point conversion. They were unsuccessful last time, just shy of the goal line. Let's see if the Buckeyes can get it here and go up by 7.
Yeah, it's a little more critical this time than the first time around, that's for sure.
Buckeyes out of the power eye. Colt Adams at quarterback. Handoff to Mount, and he's into the end zone. Nelsonville-York takes a 14-7 lead, 11:32 to play in the first half. Bryson Nungester will kick it away for the Buckeyes.
Well, the Buckeyes have started out strong on the ground here tonight. They've had the ball on the ground already, have ran up about 142 total yards offensively in 2 series.
Taken by Most at the 29-yard line, taking it to the right side. And it'll be dropped right around the 40-yard line. Pretty good field position for the Rockets. Buckeyes with a 7-point lead.
Eli Fox and David Ray in on the stop that time for the Buckeyes defensively.
Rockets will begin this possession on their own 41-yard line.
Well, again, the first series that the Rockets had, they actually shared the load with the offense with both the running and the passing game. They had 32 yards passing. They had 33 yards running. But it really was predicated on the beginning part of that series with putting the ball in the air.
Mallerwine will hand it off. No, he keeps it himself. And he'll take it out to about the 47-yard line. That's a good thing he did keep it himself. The Buckeyes were all over the running back, but good option on the read by Mallerwine.
I believe that was Dakota Mays that came back and made the tackle that time for the Buckeyes.
6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4. Berne Union on their own 47.
Nungaster in on the stop also that time for the Buckeyes.
2 receivers on each side. Mallerwine takes a snap, looking to throw, does so, and it is complete. It will be a first down for Berne Union at the Buckeye 47-yard line. Gain of about 6. Zach Most on the reception.
Moss on the catch that time.
He is the leading receiver last week for the Rockets. He had 4 catches for 41 yards against Bexley. Mallerwine keeps it himself on the left side, but the Buckeyes right there. No gain on the play.
That time Neil Pauly and Eli Fox in on the stop for the Buckeyes. 2 seniors there on the defensive line for the Buckeyes. Dropping for a 1-yard loss. A riffle in on that also, they say.
Lost back to the 48 of Nelsonville-York. 2nd down and 11. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Throws to Most. Gets a block. Hit right around the line of scrimmage, and he'll break free and pick up some positive yards to the Buckeye 43-yard line, a gain of about 4.
Great pursuit by the Buckeyes that time. Kilbarger gets the actual tackle, but I'm telling you what, the entire Buckeye defense was doing a nice job of pursuing that play that time. Nice job by the Buckeyes to swarm that direction.
Pickup of about 5 brings up 3rd and 6 for the Rockets at the Buckeye 43.
So Mallerwine's put the ball in the air 5 times and completed all 5 passes so far.
Mallerwine looking to throw, does so to this side, and it is caught, but no gain on the play. Dropped right at the 43-yard line. Good defensive coverage by Nelsonville-York.
Jake Talbert out that time for the Buckeyes defensively. I don't believe they had any gain, maybe a yard on that at best.
They will spot it to the Buckeye 42. A gain of 1 brings up 4th and about 5. Berne Union in punt formation. Of course, the Buckeyes need to be disciplined and stay on sides. And a flag comes in. And offsides on Nelsonville-York. So let's see if that will give Berne Union a first down. They may still be just shy of it, but they'll probably go for it.
Boy, it's going to be real close. They might even have to bring the chains out to measure this.
Looks like they may have the first down. Let's see where it's spotted. He's just inches short of it.
They're going to move the players off and measure this up to see how close it really is, Jim, because that's very close to being a first down.
8:46 to play in the first half. Buckeyes 14, Rockets 7. Chain gang comes out onto the field here at Boston Field. Rockets wanting to know how much they need to pick up a first down. May not need anything. It's a first down.
Well, that was a costly penalty by the Buckeyes defense right there.
Buckeye penalty results in a first down for Berne Union.
Defense did a nice job of holding him that time, slowing him down and forcing a turnover, and then give it away on a penalty that time. So now the defense will line back up and see if they can stop him again.
First down and 10, Berne Union at the Buckeye 37. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun at quarterback, and he'll run it on the left side, and he'll be tripped up and knocked down right around the 36-yard line. Gain of 1.
I believe that was Jay Elliott that tripped him up right at the line that time.
By Jay Elliott and Jason Riffle for the Buckeyes.
Riffle in on the stop again for the Buckeyes defensively also.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 Berne Union from the Buckeyes.
Rockets, 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun. Now he'll look at the sidelines. 7:58 play clock down to 1 second. We're going to have a delay of game unless they get a timeout.
And they did not.
And
they do get the timeout.
So Berne Union gets the timeout right before the delay of game penalty. Their first called timeout, 7:54 to play in the first half. Buckeyes up 14-7. Second down and 9 for the Berne Union Rockets at the Buckeye 36.
Rockets don't take any extra time getting to the line when they're out of a timeout.
Receivers split out on each side. Hand off to this side. And the Buckeyes right there. Gain of 1, maybe. Looks like he might have been dropped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
That was Talbert, Neil Pauley, and Cannon Kilbarger in on the stop that time for the Buckeyes.
3rd and 9 for the Rockets at the Buckeye 36. That was Austin Schultz on the carry for Berne Union. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Big
now
third
3
down
to the right for the Rockets.
Big third down play here for the Buckeye defense. If they can hold them to a long 4th down situation, they might be punting the ball.
Buckeyes bringing pressure, pass over the middle, and it is caught down to the Buckeye 24, and that will be a Rocket first down. Pickup of about 12 yards.
12-yard gain that time, number 30 on the reception for him, Hanson Holder. Kilbarger gets it stopped for the Buckeyes, but not, like you said, until after the Rockets get the first down.
Mallerwine throws, and it is caught right around the Buckeye 20, and he's brought down at the 18. Gain of about 7. Clock running, 6:52 to play in the first half.
That time it was Hunter Probasco on the catch that time, number 43 for the Rockets offense.
Mallerwine takes a snap. He'll run it on the left side, and he'll be dropped after a gain of 1 to the 17. 3rd and 2 for the Rockets. Noah Andrews on the tackle for Nelsonville-York.
Well, right now, if you're the Rockets, I would stay in the air. Right now, the Rockets' Brady Mallerwine is 8 of 8 from the air for 61 yards.
Brady Mallerwine at quarterback, 3rd down and 2. Throwing long on this side, and it's picked off by Jeremy Warren.
Oh,
and it falls incomplete.
He dropped it.
It looked like he was, as he was pulling it in, he wanted to make sure he had a foot down in bounds, but then he lost the football trying to keep that foot in.
Nice defensive position that time by Jeremy, though. Really followed the ball well. He went up high for the ball. Just like you said, he was trying to get his foot down in bounds, and as he did that, he was not able to bring the ball in also.
Buckeyes needing a stop here. Berne Union 4th and 2 at the Buckeye 17. 6:04 to play before halftime. Nelsonville-York leading by 7. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws towards the end zone. Good coverage, but it's caught for the touchdown. So the Rockets trail by 1. 17-yard touchdown pass. Brady Mallerwine goes to Blake Widener.
I have no idea how Nungaster didn't knock that ball down. He was in perfect position. We had a great angle here. It had to go underneath his armpit somehow, and you got to give some credit to Brady from the Rockets to dive in there and catch that ball.
Zach Most on the extra point attempt, and it is good. A low liner, and it just barely sneaks into the corner of the goalpost. And we're tied at 14 with 5:58 to play in the first half.
Nelsonville-York Buckeyes 14, the Berne Union Rockets.
Zach Most will kick it away for the Rockets. Buckeyes with Jeremy Warren back deep. So each team has had the football twice, and they've produced a touchdown on each one of those possessions.
All 4 series have came up on the positive end for the offensive side of the ball for a 14-14 ball game here. Again, the Buckeye defense had them stop that last series. Penalty allowed the Rockets to get the first down, and then the Rockets took advantage of that situation and continued to march on down the field. And with an exceptional pass into the end zone, tie the ball game up. Like you said, just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. 14-14. The Buckeyes will have one more chance here with the ball.
Zach Most will kick it away. The approach and the kick, a little shorter kick, a little higher one this time, and it's caught. Across the 30, the 35.
Andrew McDonald that time carrying the ball for the Buckeyes, I believe, number 46.
And they may be saying the ball was loose, I'm not sure, but McDonald has it in his hands as he gets up. But some Rockets were scrambling there.
A little too many hands on the Buckeye side of the ball going after that one. That was lucky. Nice job by Andrew to be able to pull that ball in and corral it before the Rockets got down there and get some nice positive yardage. Good starting position here for the Buckeyes on the 43-yard line.
Excellent field position, as you said. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 43. Buckeyes out of the eye. Draw play goes to Alex Mount. Has plenty of running room on the left side. First down and more in the Rocket territory. Inside the 35, and will be run out right around the 30.
You have got to be kidding me. That was such good blocking out on that left side by Cannon Kilbarger that time. And Alex just decided to stay right behind him and run with him the entire way. Excellent run. And that 25 or 26-yard run will put Alex over the top with 119 yards, over 100 yards here in the first half.
1st and 10 Buckeyes at the 33-yard line of the Rockets. Nelsonville-York out of the eye, a receiver on each side. Handoff to Noah Andrews. Andrews fighting for yardage. Takes it inside the 25. Pile still moving down to about the 22. Gain of 11.
11 yards on the gain that time. And I'm just talking about Alex Mount with 119 yards. And we've got Noah Andrews carried the ball 6 times for 43 yards already here in the first half.
1st and 10 Buckeyes at the 22 of Berne Union. We're tied at 14 with 5:20 to play before halftime. Buckeyes in a T formation.
You know, we talk about mixing it up with passing and running, but when you're running this effectively, the Buckeyes' offensive line is controlling things so well, no reason to mess it up.
Handoff to Mount on the left side, and he'll plunge down to the 15-yard line, a pickup of 7.
Alex Mount on the carry.
You know,
2nd down and 3 for the Buckeyes at the 15 of Berne Union.
until their defense figures out a way to stop our offensive line, there's no reason not to just continue to hand the ball off to Mount and Noah in the backfield, doing an excellent job for the Buckeyes. A lot of credit's got to go to the line here tonight.
Nelsonville-York out of the eye, a receiver on each side on 2nd and 3. Colt Adams at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Mount. Takes it back to the middle of the field. And he's going to be dropped right around the first down marker. Looks like he has a first down, but let's see where they spot it.
I think they're going to spot it down around 11. That'll be a first down.
And it is 1st down and 10. Buckeyes needed 3. Mount picks up 4. First and 10 at the 11.
So there's room to get a first down before they get to the end zone.
Jeremy Warren coming in with the Buckeye play. Relays the message to Colt Adams. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Need to snap it. They do so right before it hits 0. Noah Andrews trying to break away. And a host of Rockets finally bring him down right around the 8 as he picks up 3 yards. Buckeyes 2nd down and about 7 at the 8-yard line of Berne Union.
Well, the Buckeyes aren't doing anything fancy right now. Basically, they're coming to the line and they're saying our offensive line is a little bit bigger, faster, stronger, and controlling things, and we're going to just continue to run behind them here. And so far, it's working.
Buckeyes out of the eye. Pitch out comes to Alex Mount on this side, cuts it up. Alex Mount.
Did you see that block?
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Noah Andrews comes out of the backfield and just leveled that kid, and Alex did an excellent job of cutting right up underneath him and getting into the end zone.
Buckeyes up 20-14, and Nelsonville-York will go for 2. .3:13 to play in the first half. Buckeyes out of the power eye. Hand off to Mount, and he's hit and dropped. So the 2-point conversion attempt fails, but the Buckeyes lead 20-14, .3:13 to play in the first half. Buckeyes will kick it away. Skylar Canner approach, and the kick will be taken by an up man at the 39, and he'll take it out to the 43-yard line. Pretty good field position for the Rockets.
Tripped up by Elliott Walker, I believe, that time. You're right, though. With 3 minutes to play, that's excellent field position. If you're a Rocket, you've got to be happy with that. They've been extremely productive in the air. They are 9 of 10 in the air for 72 yards. He's connected with 5 different receivers already this evening.
See if the Buckeyes can get a turnover here. Rockets 1st and 10 on their own 43.
The Buckeyes need to stop here no matter what they do, because the Rockets get the ball first coming out in the second half. The Buckeyes have had the ball 3 times. They've scored all 3 times. The Rockets have had the ball twice. They've scored both times, and now this is their 3rd possession of the half.
Most in motion. He'll take the handoff, but whistles blow the play dead. We have illegal procedure on Berne Union. So the Rockets will have it on their own 38-yard line after the 5-yard mark off. It'll be 1st and 15. Brady Malawine at quarterback. A receiver split out on each side. He's got Austin Schultz in the backfield with him. Malawine looking to throw, does so, and it's nearly picked off by Dakota Mays, and he had nothing but green in front of him.
Oh, Dakota read that perfectly. He was on a beeline for that interception. Just couldn't reel it in. Boy, he read that well. Dakota had a play on the ball. You're right, though. Had Dakota been able to find a way to reel that ball in, he would have been walking into the end zone from that 35-yard line.
Great read on that play by Dakota Mays. 2nd and 15 for the Rockets on their own 38. They have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Again, Brady Malawine at quarterback. Takes a snap. He'll run it straight up the middle, but nowhere to go. Jay Elliott and Noah Andrews brings him down right there at the 29. Actually, they may spot it at the 30. Let's see where they do spot the football.
Excellent pressure and pursuit by the defensive line that time, just powering through there.
And Brady Malawine says, don't call that play again. So the Buckeyes needing a hold here. It's 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 18 for the Rockets on their own 35. They got to get to the Buckeye 47 for a 1st down.
2:22 to play here in the first half. Buckeye defense really starting to step it up, looking better.
Brady Malawine at quarterback, looking downfield. Throws on the far side, and it falls incomplete at the Buckeye 45. So it brings up 4th and 18 with 2:13 to play. And, of course, the incompletion stops the clock. The Buckeyes still with 1 timeout left here in the first half.
Actually, that's about the best the Buckeyes could ask for right there. The incomplete pass, like you said, stops the clock, allows the Buckeyes to look at the clock and say, we still have 2 minutes when we get the ball back. The last drive the Buckeyes had only took about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it went for about 60 yards.
4th and 18 for the Rockets. Punter gets away. Nice punt. Lands at the Buckeye 36. And it'll go out of bounds right around the 24-yard line. And a late flag comes in. Back towards midfield. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the first half. Buckeyes up 6. Illegal block in the back on Nelsonville-York.
It's another tough penalty to take for the Buckeyes, backing them up. 24 was tough enough to go like 76 yards with 2 minutes to go here in the half, and now they're going to be back at around the 14.
Of course, in high school football, the clock stops on a first down for the movement of the chains. So the Buckeyes with a little time to work with here. They do have one timeout left. Let's see if they do try to take it down the field here with 2 minutes, 4 seconds left. Of course, the penalty marks it at the Buckeye 14, and you don't want to make a mistake back here and let Berne Union get a score before halftime. So
good point. Again, the way the offensive line's been controlling things, I anticipate still seeing things moving on the ground. And when I say that, the Buckeyes spread everything out.
Colt Adams out of the shotgun, 2 receivers on each side. And he's going to run a quarterback draw. And he's going to be brought down for a loss back at the 13-yard line. They may give him the forward progress right to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
That's what I was just going to say. They'll call it that he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Berne Union still with 2 timeouts left. Not using them as of yet.
If they're not using them now, I don't know that they're going to be using them. There's only a minute and a half to play now here in the first half.
Buckeyes out of the eye. Hand off to Alex Mount. And he'll take it across the 20-yard line out to about the 22-yard line as he picks up 8 yards. There is a flag down, a legal procedure on Nelsonville-York.
And just making it a little bit tougher for the Buckeyes.
And the Rockets will take that penalty, which you figured they would. It would have brought up 3rd down and about 5 for Nelsonville-York, but it's hard not to take that penalty and put the Buckeyes back inside their own 10-yard line and bringing up 2nd down and about 15. Clock starts up, running at 1:20 to play in the second quarter. Buckeyes leading 20-14, facing a 2nd and about 15 inside their own 10-yard line. Buckeyes out of the eye. Draw play. Alex Mount comes to this side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and about 7 with 55 seconds left here in the first half.
Buckeyes really need to get a first down here and not give it an opportunity to have to punt the ball back over to the Rockets offense. The way they've got that passing game going, they can light it up pretty quick. So the Buckeyes need to be good here. Try to find a way to get that long first down.
Pitch out, Alex Mount. And he's going to be hit and dropped right around the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up 1 yard on the play to the 19. And now Berne Union will take one of those 2 timeouts. 46 seconds left in the first half. Buckeyes will have to punt it away. 4th down from their own 19-yard line. 46 seconds to play in the second quarter. Jeremy Wareham will punt it away for Nelsonville-York. 2 return men for Berne Union standing at the Buckeye 45. Nice. High punt and a fair catch called by Zach Moss. The ball's loose, and he'll cover it up at the 43 of Nelsonville-York. The Rockets with 38 seconds left to work with here in the first half and 1 timeout remaining. Buckeyes up 6.
So the Rockets are on the Buckeyes 43-yard line. 39 seconds to play here in the first half. You know they're going to be putting that ball in the air. The secondary has to be ready to go here. And the Buckeyes might have too many on the field. Oh.
Malawine rolls this side, throws, and it falls in. Complete good pressure. by Eli Fox.
Eli Fox did a great job of coming in and hitting him that time. Nice defensive play by Eli.
2nd and 10 for the Rockets at the Buckeye 43. 34 seconds to play. Two receivers on each side for Berne Union. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to throw, and knocked away. Might have been Jay Elliott.
I believe that was Jay Elliott that put his paw up that time and knocked the ball down. Nice pressure by the Buckeyes defensive line. 2 plays in a row now.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Rockets offense started out 8 out of 8 the first 8 passes they had, and now they are 1 out of the last 6. Buckeye defense is doing a much better job catching things up here.
27 seconds to play in the first half. Officials talking things over. Now the head referee jogs to this side.
The Chieftains 18, Newark 0.
Logan leading Newark 18-0. I think it was 18-0. It was announced.
.27 seconds to play here in the first half, and the Rockets have the ball 3rd and 10, still sitting at the 43-yard line of the Buckeyes. Buckeye defense so far has done a nice job the last 2 plays.
I believe they're saying the clock shows 27.6 seconds to play, and they're going to put it to 30.6. So that's how much time we have left here in the first half. 3rd down and 10 at the Buckeye 43. 3 receivers this side. Mallerwine looks this way, throws, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage by Nelsonville-York. So to bring up 4th and 10. Looks like Berne Union may punt it away.
Jacob Lake to punt for Berne Union. Jeremy Ware deep for the Buckeye.
Jacob Leap will punt it away for the Rockets. And they fake it. Pass on the far side. It falls incomplete. We're going to have a legal procedure on Berne Union.
I was going to say the receiver took off. He kind of like tipped a hand on that play a little bit too early as he took off running.
And the coach is furious with his players across the way.
Well, you know, I was getting ready to say, anytime you have your up man in the backfield as your quarterback, as your last blocker, you leave yourself a lot of different options back there, and that's one of the things right there. They do the quick snap to the quarterback. Just a little excited by the receiver that time.
4th and 15, back at the Buckeye 48. Lape, high snap! Eli Fox in pursuit, and Lape will cover it up all the way back at the 25. The Buckeyes 21 seconds left in the first half and a timeout, leading 20-14.
No opportunity for him to pick that ball up and do anything with it because Eli was right there for the Buckeyes defense. And like you said, that couldn't have turned out any better for the Buckeyes. Give them an opportunity with 21 seconds here to go to try to find a way to put a few more points on the board. And you can see the offense is excited as they're already coming to the line.
Buckeyes 2 receivers on each side. Colt Adams out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw, does so, and it's incomplete to Alex Mount down around the 19-yard line. 16.9 seconds to play before halftime.
Only the second passing attempt by the Buckeyes offense here this evening is like we've been talking all night. Their offensive line has done a nice job of controlling things.
2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes at the 26 of Berne Union. 16.9 seconds to play in the first half. Colt Adams rolls to this side, looking to throw, dumps it off, and it falls incomplete to Noah Andrews. Even if he had pulled that in, it would have been a very short gain and the clock would have been running. The Buckeyes would have been forced to use that last timeout.
I was just going to say the same thing. Actually, that's one of those catches that I'm not sure it really hurt them in this situation.
12 seconds to play.
I'm not so sure, though. You want to be trying to put that ball into the end zone on every pass.
Getting the Buckeyes a timeout left. The clock would stop on a first down by Nelsonville-York for the movement of the chains.
Berne Union's defense is doing a nice job of just sitting back and fading
Colt
back
Adams throwing long to this side. Jeremy Warren, and it's picked off in the end zone. It'll be a touchback with 5.1 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Again, not one of those pass plays that I'm too concerned with. I like the decision to go to the end zone with the ball, put the ball in the air that far. Like you said, he's intercepted the ball, but they get the ball to 20. It's not like they're a huge threat as long as the Buckeye defense plays smart here. Buckeyes should walk into halftime here with a 6-point lead.
Brady Malawine will take a knee, and the clock will run out here in the first half. Nelsonville-York leading at halftime over Berne Union, 20-14.
Introducing the
All right, we're back here at Boston Field where the Buckeyes have a 20-14 lead over the Berne Union Rockets out of Sugar Grove. And I tell you right now, the Buckeyes are doing a nice job both on the offensive side of the ball along with the defensive side of the ball. Looking at Berne Union in the first half, they carried the ball 10 times for 39 yards. They started out passing the ball extremely effective, 8 of 8 from the beginning of the ball game, ended up at the half at 9 out of 15 for 72 yards, a total of 111 yards offensively for the Rockets.
Jeremy Warren will kick it away for the Buckeyes to begin the second half. Little squib kick and covered up right around the 29-yard line by the Rockets, or 34-yard line, pardon me, of the Rockets.
On the offensive side of the ball for the Buckeyes, they did an exceptional job moving the ball on the ground in the first half. Carried the ball 27 times for 210 yards. That's 210 offensive yards for the Buckeyes on the ground in the first half. They only put the ball in the air 4 times. Most of that was towards the end of the first half. They completed 1 pass, had 1 interception, 2 total yards in the offensive side of the ball from the air. But again, the Buckeyes total 212 yards in the first half.
Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. Moss goes in motion. He'll take the handoff around the right side, and he'll be brought down after a short gain out to the 36. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Dakota Mays trips him up out there on the left-hand side along with Jay Elliott coming in from the pursuit from the behind. Nice job for the Buckeyes pursuit that time as the Rockets tried to shift things around a little bit.
2nd and 9 for the Rockets on their own 36. Mallerwine out of the shotgun, a receiver on each side. And we may have offsides, and we do on Nelsonville-York. Rockets going with that hard count. So to make it 2nd and 4 after the 5-yard mark-off. Receiver on each side for Berne Union. Mallerwine takes a snap, throwing on the right side, throwing long, and it's going to be caught. 10-5, touchdown, Berne Union. No flags. The Rockets have tied it up at 20 apiece.
Touchdown, Berne Union. Pass from Brady Mallerwine to number 26, Blake Widener.
Blake Widener on that touchdown reception. So Berne Union will try to grab the lead with a converted extra point.
Well, that was a quick strike that time by the offensive side of the ball for the Rockets. 59-yard pass play. Less than a minute into the second half.
Zach Moss will attempt the point after touchdown. High snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Buckeyes nearly block it, but it's up and good, and Berne Union takes a 1-point lead, 21-20, 11:06 to play, third quarter. Zach Moss will kick it away for the Rockets. Jeremy Warren, Alex Mount, and Andrew McDonald back deep for the Buckeyes.
Well, the Buckeyes held the Rockets to 111 yards in the first half total and turn around and give up 59-yard pass play here in the very first minute of the second half, and the Buckeyes find themselves down a point.
And they kick a quick onside kick, and the Buckeyes covered up. It looked like the Buckeyes really weren't ready for that. They were just standing. But Jay Elliott jumps right on that football.
Jay Elliott did a nice job of covering that ball up and gives the Buckeyes a great field possession. But you're right, they kind of caught the Buckeyes a little off guard with that.
But the Buckeyes will have excellent field position starting on their own 48-yard line.
First down,
Buckeyes out of the eye. Alex Mount already over 100 yards rushing in this game.
Yeah, I've got him for 17 carries, 147 yards in the first half.
He takes the first handoff for the Buckeyes here, across the 40, breaks another tackle, 25-20, 15-10, and he's knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it, right around the 7, I believe. It's going to be at the 5. First and goal for the Buckeyes at the 5.
46-yard scamper for Mount. Again, great blocking at the line of scrimmage by the Buckeyes, allowed Mount to bounce into the secondary before he even knew what was going on, and then just used that quickness, actually shed one tackler, and then made it happen.
First and goal, Buckeyes at the Rocket 5. Walker Elliott coming in with the Nelsonville-York play. Buckeyes trying to get the lead back quickly here. Trailing by 1. Buckeyes in a T formation. Handoff to Walker Elliott on the left side. And he's close to the goal line, but looks like he'll be just shy of it. Buckeyes will have about a half yard to go on second and goal. .10:37 to play in the third quarter.
You know, this game might be one of the games whoever has the ball at the end of the ball game wins the ball game, Jim.
Buckeyes in a power eye. Handoff to Andrews, and he's into the end zone for a Buckeye score. So Nelsonville-York gets the lead back, 26-21, and they will attempt the two-point conversion to try to go up by 7.
So less than 2 minutes into the second quarter, both teams have found a way to get into the end zone already. 2 huge plays offensively for the Rockets, a 59-yard pass play, and for the Buckeyes, a 46-yard run by Alex Mount. So 2 huge plays put both teams in position to score easily in here in the start of the first or second half.
Buckeyes out of the eye on this two-point conversion attempt. Pitch out to Alex Mount. Cuts it up, trying to get in, and he's going to be denied.
Wow.
Two-point conversion attempt fails.
Excellent job by Moss, number 12, defensively for the Rockets that time to hold Mount out of the end zone.
But the Buckeyes lead 26-21, 10:15 to play, third quarter. Jeremy Wareham will kick it away for the Buckeyes.
Boy, the Buckeyes defense has to find a way to stop this Rockets offense.
Liner comes this way. It's, of course, a free ball. And let's see. They say it goes out of bounds before Berne Union touches it. So that will be a penalty on Nelsonville-York. I believe Berne Union will have it on the 35.
I was going to say, I think they bring that out to the 35.
Of course, that Rocket pursuing the ball. You'd like it to let it roll out of bounds, but at the same time, if all of a sudden it don't make it, it's a free ball, and you got to get on it.
Yeah, you've got to try to cover that ball up because you do not want to allow the Buckeyes to get to that ball. Well, like I said, less than 2 minutes into the second half here. Both teams have had the ball. Both teams have found a way into the end zone. Buckeyes have a 5-point lead, and now defensively have to find a way to stop this passing game of the Rockets.
First and 10 on their own 35. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. 2 receivers to this side, 1 to the far side. Looking to throw, does so long on the far side, and it's caught by Moss down to the Buckeye 42.
That was a circus catch down there. About a 23-yard pass play. Moss just went up and made an excellent catch.
First down and 10 for Berne Union, and they'll hurry up to the line of scrimmage. First and 10. Long pass on the far side. It's going to fall incomplete.
Connor Hammond there that time defensively for the Buckeyes.
Brings up second down and 10 at the Buckeye 42.
Well, again, the Rockets only carried the ball 10 times for 39 yards in the first half, and you can see coming out here in the second half, they feel that if they're going to have an opportunity to win this ball game, it's going to be putting the ball in the air.
And a flag comes in. Penalty on Berne Union. See what the call is.
The bird.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Berne Union.
Must have had some talking going on out there.
It was 2nd down and 10 at the Buckeye 42. It was unsportsmanlike conduct on Berne Union. So the Rockets will have it back on their own 42. They got to get to the Buckeye 32 for a first down.
Big penalty against the offense of the Rockets that time.
2nd down and 25 now facing the Rockets.
2nd and 25, Berne Union.
Buckeyes now playing a two safety type defense here, trying to take away some of these passes that the Rockets offense has been putting up.
See if the Buckeyes can get a bingo here. 2nd down and 25. Rockets on their own 43. Malawine looking to throw. He throws out here. Buckeyes in good pursuit. Walker Elliott. The pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 25.
Nice coverage by the Buckeyes. Had that been caught, it would he had had a hard time getting anywhere with that particular pass.
3rd down and 25. Rockets on their own 42. Of course, the last time Berne Union went to punt the ball, the snap went over the punter's head.
Big play here by the Buckeye defense.
Malawine at quarterback. Takes a snap, looking to throw, does so, and it's nearly picked off, but it falls incomplete. Walker Elliott right there in coverage, but couldn't pull it down.
In and out of the hands of Walker that time, as he had perfect position for the Buckeye defense. But like you said, it falls incomplete. Nice job of the Buckeye defense.
4th and 25 for the Rockets. They'll punt it away from their own 43.
Like you said, the last time they put the snap over the punter's head.
Jacob Leap will punt it away. Jeremy Wareham back deep for the Buckeyes. Nice snap this time. And it's a low liner up the field. Bounces it to 34. And looked like Jeremy Wareham was going to take that on a bounce, but then he slips and goes down. And the Rockets will down it, down around the Buckeye 11.
Real lucky that that didn't hit Jeremy as he was sliding and hitting the ground. That could have been disastrous, but like you said, the Buckeyes will start with the ball deep in their own territory. It'll be first down for the Buckeyes at the 11-yard line, it looks like.
9:26 to play in the 3rd quarter, 26-21, Nelsonville-York. So the Buckeyes with the opportunity, if they can drive it down the field, to take a 2-score lead here.
Yeah, the Buckeyes defense did exactly what they needed to do in that series that time. Shut down that offense quickly, get the ball back over into their offense.
Buckeyes out of the eye. Alex Mount with the carry up the middle. And he's going to take it out to about the 20, and a flag comes in. See what the call is. Five-yard face mask on Berne Union.
Tack that on after the play, and that'll be a first down for the Buckeyes. Well, that 9-yard carry, or no, 8-yard carry that Mount just had put him over 200 for the ball game.
Pretty good night for the freshman.
I have him for 19 carries, 201 yards.
1st and 10, Buckeyes on their own 24, out of the eye. Colt Adams at quarterback, handoff to Mount, and he'll take it out to about the 28-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Maybe back gain at the 27, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for Nelsonville-York. 8:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes up 26-21. Colton Adams at quarterback, under center. Walker Elliott in motion left. Handoff goes to Noah Andrews. Takes it to the outside. He's got a Buckeye first down to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 9.
Nice job by Noah getting around to the outside. Normally you see Noah doing nothing but running right between the tackles up the middle. And that time he found some opening out to the left-hand side, gets around that edge. Again, the blocking of the Buckeyes doing an excellent job here tonight.
First and 10 Buckeyes on their own 36. Dakota Mays and Jeremy Warren split out wide right. Buckeyes out of the eye. Handoff, Alex Mount takes it to the middle of the field, breaks a tackle, spins. Alex Mount on the move across midfield. The 40, 30, he's gone. Alex Mount, 10-5, touchdown Buckeye.
Excellent block on the outside that time by Jeremy Warren, number 22. After Alex made a phenomenal move to shed the one tackler off his foot, make a spin move to look to get to the outside. Jeremy comes back in from his wide out position, seals off that corner, and then Alex just uses his speed to fly around the corner for a 64-yard touchdown run.
Buckeyes will attempt the two-point conversion, leading 32-21. Buckeyes out of the eye, a receiver on each side. Colt Adams at quarterback. Fake handoff. Adams looking to throw, does so, and it falls incomplete. The two-point conversion attempt fails, but the Buckeyes leading 32-21, 8:08 to play, third quarter.
Two-point attempt and pass intended deep to receive for Berne Union.
Jeremy Warren will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Zach Most and Blake Widener back deep for the Rockets. Warren with the approach. A little squib kick this way. Again, it's a free ball. Still loose, and Berne Union will cover it up right around the 31-yard line.
Well, it almost fell into the positive hands of the Buckeyes that time.
Rockets take over on their own 31-yard line. First and 10.
Not a bad idea by the Buckeye coaching staff. They're having trouble kicking it deep off the kickoff, so squib it up the field and might even recover it one of these times.
It almost worked in their favor that time.
They'll start on their own 31. The field position hasn't been quite as good. The Rockets were getting it out across their own 40, and the Buckeyes were trying to kick it deep.
Good call. Still 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
And Mallerwine will go down at the 29, a loss of a couple.
Noah Andrews and Neil Polly into the backfield, and he had nowhere to go.
Rockets keep trying to make that play work, but the Buckeyes have been right there. Give Mallerwine rush for 39 yards last week out of the quarterback position for the Rockets.
I got him 9 carries for 14 yards tonight. The Buckeyes have done a great job of corralling him.
Second down and 12 for the Rockets on their own 29. Big series for Berne Union. They trail by 11. Mallerwine throws out in the right flat, and Buckeyes in good coverage. Short gain on a play of about 3.
Excellent tackle by Dakota Mays in the open field. Not only hit him, but wrapped him up and took him to the ground.
Bring up third down and 9. 7:08 to play in the third quarter. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun on 3rd and 9. They may try to draw the Buckeyes off sides, try to get it a little closer for their third down play. They take the snap. He looks this way, throws over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Nice play. It looked like Most was going to pull it in. It looked like a Buckeye got a hand on it and knocked it away.
I'm not sure who it was. Most was trying to make a move before he actually had the ball. He knew that there was 2 Buckeyes pursuing him pretty heavily, and so trying to make a move before actually corralling the ball or bringing it in, and he wasn't able to do so. And the Buckeyes have a good opportunity to get this ball back yet here in the third quarter.
Jacob Lape will punt it away for Berne Union. 4th down and 9 for the Rockets on their own 31. Good snap. Gets it away. Low kick lands at the 41. Warren takes it on a bounce.
Nice cut.
And dives out to the 44-yard line. Buckeyes with good field position.
Excellent field position. Yet 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Buckeyes have had the ball twice. They found the end zone both times behind the feet of Alex Mount. Alex Mount, the first series of the second half, scampered for 46 yards down to the 5-yard line, and then on the last series had his 64-yard touchdown run. And again, talking about Alex Mount as a freshman out there, 21 carries, 268 yards on the ground. And again, you can't do that if you don't have the offensive line dominating and doing the types of things they're doing here tonight.
Colt Adams out of the shotgun looking to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Adams on the carry. Fulton and Wolfenbarger.
Loss of 2 yards for the Buckeyes. Back to the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 Buckeyes from their own 42-yard line.
Warren and Mays splitting out wide right. Buckeyes out of the eye with Andrews at fullback, Mount at tailback. Adams at quarterback. Draw play goes to Alex Mount on the left side. Alex Mount on the move. He's got a Buckeye first down at the 44-yard line of Berne Union.
Nice spin move by Alex to get that extra 4 or 5 yards, get that first down, and a 13-yard gain.
For Berne Union. From the Berne Union 44-yard
First down and 10, Buckeyes at the Rocket 44. 5:37 to play in the third period. Buckeyes up 11. Out of the T formation. Handoff to Walker Elliott on the left side. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 1.
Walker Elliott on the carry.
To the 43. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, you know, the Buckeyes already have a 2-score lead, but it sure would be nice to find a way downfield and put some more points on the board yet here in the third quarter.
Second down and 9 for the Buckeyes at the Berne Union 43. Draw play, Alex Mount takes it up the middle, and he'll be dropped close to the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes will still need a couple yards for a first down.
It's about 7 yards on the carry.
He spotted at the 36. Third down and 2 for Nelsonville-York.
And you're down around the 35-yard line. I'm assuming this is 2-down territory, 4-down territory for the Buckeyes. They'll have 2 chances to be able to punch this across for a first down.
Colt Adams at quarterback. And we have movement. Legal procedure on Nelsonville-York. So instead of 3rd and 2, it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Still 4-down territory here, so we still have 2 downs to try to get the first down and get those 7 yards.
Jeremy Warren jogging in with the Buckeye play on this 3rd and 7 situation at the Rocket 41. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes up 32-21. Receivers split out on each side. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Handoff, Alex Mount up the middle. Mount, first down to Moore. Mount takes it to the outside. 20, 15, and taken down right around the 10. Actually, they'll spot him out at the 14.
So another 27-yard run.
Nearing that 300 mark.
Puts him up over 300, 315 yards on the night for Alex Mount. 24 carries, 315 yards. And we're not to the end of the third quarter yet.
First down and 10, Buckeyes at the Rocket 14. Nelsonville-York trying to go up by 3 scores. Out of the T formation. Handoff, Jeremy Warren takes it to the middle, gets it inside the 10. Then he's driven back as they spotted it around the 9-yard line. Picks up 5. 3:17 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line of Berne Union. Buckeyes out of the eye. Colt Adams at quarterback. Handoff to Alex Mount. And he gets it down to about the 5-yard line, maybe the 6, and then he's driven back.
I was going to say, real close to the first down.
Be third down, and looks to be about 1 for Nelsonville-York.
Maybe a half a yard.
2:35 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes up 11. Third down and 1. Buckeyes in a T formation, and Mount goes in motion. Handoff to Andrews.
Got the
Andrews
first down
powering for the first down. They had him in the backfield, but no, Andrews wouldn't be denied of that first down marker, and he breaks away and picks up 3 or 4 yards for a Buckeye first down.
I think he got it down all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Buckeyes at the Rocket 1.
From the Berne Union 1-yard line, first and goal.
Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Adams takes a snap, keeps it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. Colt Adams.
First touchdown by Colt tonight. On the ground, gets a 1-yard touchdown carry. Everybody else has been out of the backfield. 2 touchdowns by Noah Andrews tonight, 3 by Alex Mount, and now 1 by Colt.
Touchdown by the Buckeyes, number 7, quarterback Colt.
Buckeyes will attempt the 2-point conversion. They will go out of the eye with a receiver on each side. Buckeyes up 17. Adams looking to throw, does so. Quick slant, but it's a little bit high to Jeremy Warren. The 2-point conversion attempt fails, but the Buckeyes up 38-21 on Berne Union. 1:50 to play, third quarter.
Nelsonville-York 38.
Jeremy Warren will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Let's see if he'll kick another squib kick here on the Rockets.
Well, the Buckeyes had 3 touchdowns in the first half and come out here and have 3 touchdowns in the third quarter.
Moss picks it up back at the 18, and he's going to go down back at the 17.
Excellent pursuit by the Buckeyes from one end to the other.
Lost on the return.
17-point lead for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes have outscored them 18-7 here in the third quarter. Buckeyes led by 6 at halftime.
Well, like I said, they had 20 points at halftime. They've got 38. We're not out of the third quarter yet.
First and 10, Rockets on their own 17. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. He keeps it himself, and this time the play goes for positive yardage, and he'll be taken down at the 26, a 9-yard pickup.
Brought down by Jeremy Warren that time for the Buckeyes. David Ray in on the stop also for the Buckeyes.
Second down and 1 for the Rockets on their own 26. Minute 18 to play in the third quarter. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. Takes a snap, looking to throw, does so long on the right side, and it goes through the hands of the intended receiver. Falls incomplete in Buckeye territory. I believe that was Blake Widener, and he don't seem to drop them too often.
No, he seems to keep finding ways to get past the Buckeyes, too. He's got some wheels out there.
Third down and 1 for Berne Union. Rockets with the ball on their own 26. They'll split out 2 receivers on each side. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. Play clock at 5 seconds. 1 second. and they don't get it off. Let's see if they get a timeout beforehand. And they're saying delay a game on Berne Union. So to bring up 3rd and 6.
Wow, that is a huge penalty. If you are a Rocket fan, having an opportunity to punch it across for a first down and keep the ball and keep things moving, now you're dropped back 3rd and 6.
Ball back at the 21 of the Rockets. 3rd down and 6 now. 2 receivers to each side. Brady Malawine out of the gun. Takes a snap, looks to this side, throws. Good coverage by Jeremy Warren as he knocks it away incomplete.
Excellent defensive play by Jeremy Warren. He read that ball perfectly, went up and knocked that ball away. He was watching the quarterback shifting his shoulders to this side of the field and just read that. Nice job by Jeremy defensively for the Buckeyes.
Jeremy Warren will drop deep to receive the punt for Berne Union. Jacob Leap will punt it away for the Rockets. 4th down and 6 for Berne Union on their own 21. Punter standing back at the Rocket 8-yard line. And the punt is away.
Buckeyes were close to trying to block that one.
The ball is down right around the Buckeye 43. So Nelsonville-York will have the ball on their own 43-yard line with a 38-21 lead, 52 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
Boy, the Buckeyes have owned the 3rd quarter. They allowed one long pass play that
within the first minute of the 3rd quarter.
Exactly, with less than a minute to go into the 3rd quarter. And from that point on, it's been all Buckeyes. Buckeyes have scored 3 times since then and been able to shut down the offense of the Rockets.
43-yard line, first down,
Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 43. Nelsonville-York up 17. Jeremy Warren in motion left. Pitch out goes to Alex Mount on the left side. Mount getting some blocking. And he'll pick up 11 yards to the 46-yard line of Berne Union, and that's a Buckeye 1st down.
Another 11 yards for Mount puts him at 330 yards, according to my calculations, on 26 carries.
From the Rocket 46-yard line, first down,
Buckeyes 1st and 10 out of the eye at the Rocket 46. 30 seconds to play 3rd quarter. Adams running the option to this side. He keeps it himself, and he's going to pick up a couple yards to the 44-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Maybe to the 43. It'll be a gain of 3. Clock at 10 seconds, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And the Buckeyes have built a 38-21 lead over Berne Union.
All right, we're back here at the 4th quarter where the Buckeyes have taken a commanding lead here in the 3rd quarter, 38-21. And in between quarters, a unsportsmanlike conduct was called against the Rockets and gave the Buckeyes an extra 15 yards, puts the ball down onto the 29-yard line for the Buckeyes offense.
And the flags went everywhere after we broke away at the end of the 3rd quarter. So the Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the 29. Colt Adams around the right side, and he'll take it down to the 23. He'll pick up about 6 yards.
brought down on the play by Probosco and Draper for Berne Union. Ball spotted on the Rocket 24-yard line, 2nd and 5, Buckeye.
So they spot the ball, give them about a 5-yard gain on that particular play.
2nd and 5 for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Handoff to Alex Mount. Breaks a tackle, still going. Finally brought down right around the 20 as he'll pick up about 4 yards.
Brought down on the play by Daniel Foden.
discussing it at the end of the third quarter that in the press box area that we believe Justin Gale holds the single game rushing record around 360, 65 yards.
Mount now has 334.
But we're not certain of that. That's just, of course, Alex Mount, just a freshman. Handoff. May have been Noah Andrews that time.
I believe it was.
Takes it down to about the 17. I'll tell you what, anytime your name's mentioned with around Justin Gales, you know you're doing well.
Yes.
38-21 Buckeyes, 10:35 to play in the fourth quarter.
From the Rocket 17-yard line, first down. Buckeyes.
First down and 10, Nelsonville-York at the 17 of the Rockets. Colt Adams at quarterback, Walker Elliott in motion to the left. Handoff to Noah Andrews. They run that quick pitch to Mount several times tonight, and that time they faked that pitch and handed off to Andrews, but the Rockets were not fooled.
The Rocket defense was all over that one.
Buckeyes lose 3, back to the 20. Second and about 13.
At this point, the Buckeyes are playing the clock as much as the scoreboard at this point. We've got a nice 17-point lead, and we're just trying to milk a little bit of this clock, get it down, and the Buckeyes offense is just really showing signs of maturing over the last couple weeks from where they were week 1.
Colt Adams over the middle. He's got Cannon Kilbarger down to the 5-yard line. That's a Buckeye first down.
15-yard pass play. Kilbarger finds the seam in the middle of the field, turns and moves the ball up the field to the 5-yard line.
Very nice pass by Colt Adams. He threw a dart to
Cannon Kilbarger, like I said, just found a nice seam right there, right in the middle of the field. And he's a nice tall target, nice 6'4" frame on Kilbarger there.
First and goal, Buckeyes at the Rocket 5. Handoff. And it's Jacob Talbert, I believe.
I believe it was.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Number 27, Jacob in on the touchdown that time for the Buckeyes from 5 yards out.
So the Buckeyes taking a very comfortable lead now, leading by 23 with a 2-point conversion attempt upcoming. Of course, you never say it's over. Team has a long kickoff return or a quick strike, and all of a sudden they're down by 2 touchdowns with 8 minutes left. So
well, especially the passing game that you've seen out of the Rockets. They've been able to hit some big plays and strike quick. For the most part here in the second half, though, the Buckeyes have done an excellent job of containing the passing game of the Rockets.
Buckeyes will attempt the point after touchdown. Jeremy Warren will kick, and it's going to be no good. 9:04 to play in the game. The Buckeyes up 44-21.
Remaining in the game. The Buckeyes, Jeremy Waring to kick for the Buckeyes.
Jeremy Warren will kick it away for Nelsonville-York. Zach Most and Blake Widener back deep for the Rockets. Jeremy Warren will approach and kick. Kicks it to this side, taken by an up man, but he lost it.
Loose ball, oh.
The Rockets cover it up back at the 35-yard line.
Nungaster was right there trying to get that ball for the Buckeyes. That little squib kick has worked well for the Buckeyes to this point.
Buckeyes have outscored them 24-7 here in the second half so far. The lead kept seesawing back and forth during the first half. And even starting the second half, as Berne Union took a 1-point lead, then, as you said earlier, it's been all Buckeyes since that point.
Up until that point, neither defense could figure out the offense of the opponent, and then the Buckeyes defense just found a way to finally stop this offense of the Rockets.
Blake Widener around the left side. And he'll take it out to about the 39-yard line as he picks up 4 yards.
Jeremy Warren and Eli Fox. Great pursuit by Eli coming off this corner and following the play all the way to the other far side of the field that time.
2nd down and 6 for the Rockets.
2nd and 6 for Union from their own 39-yard line.
And right now, if you're a Buckeye fan, you'd like to see them keep the ball on the ground and continue to work that clock for us.
Malawine out of the shotgun. Hands it off to this side. And the running back close to a Berne Union first down. Daniel Fulton on the carry, and he does have a first down for the Rockets.
Dakota Mays and Neil Paulien on the stop that time for the Buckeyes.
8:12 to play in the game, 44-21 Buckeyes. Brady Malawine at quarterback, splitting out a receiver on each side. Looking to throw, does so on the left side. Completed to Moss, but good coverage for the Buckeye. Short gain on the play.
Jeremy Warren right there on the play that time for the Buckeyes defense.
Gain of 1, where it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Rockets. On their own 47.
It's the 25th passing play for the Rockets here tonight.
Malawine out of the shotgun, takes a snap, looks this way, throws a slant, and it is caught. Devin Draper on that reception. Rockets about 2 yards shy of a first down at the Buckeye 46. It's 3rd down. 7 minutes to play in the game. Buckeyes with a comfortable 23-point advantage.
Like you talked about, if they find a way to score here and then turn around and kick the ball back off short and get the ball back, Buckeyes still have to hunker down and try to find a way to close this game out here.
Berne Union trying that hard count once again. That time the Buckeyes stay on sides.
It's almost like it's a part of their game plan is to do that hard count and then turn to the sideline and get the play.
Berne Union has to take a timeout. The play clock was about to hit 0 for a delay of game. 6:36 to play in the game. 44-21 Buckeyes. Buckeye cheerleaders, Sarah Adams, Kristen France, Maya Flores, Mackenzie Patton, Alyssa Spencer, Brandy Atkins, Alyssa Klaus, and Shauna McCombs. Also Mackenzie Perry and the little one down there, they call her the mascot, Lindsay Spencer. Always doing a great job. The Buckeye cheerleaders cheering on the Buckeye players. Handoff to Most on the left side, trying to get that first down. He's got it more across the Buckeye 40, the 35, and knocked down at the 33. Picks up about 13 yards.
Brought down by Cannon Kilbarger out there. Cannon's been doing a nice job defensively for the Buckeyes here, starting out this early part of the season.
Of course, the Buckeye defense trying to keep everything in front of them with this 3-touchdown lead. 6:12 to play in the game. Malawine takes a snap, looking to throw. Now he'll run with it, and he'll be dropped right around the 32-yard line. Gain of 2.
They give credit to Walker Elliott in the booth here tonight, but I'm telling you, Jay Elliott did a nice job from behind, and then also David Ray came up and made a nice hit on that particular play also.
He spotted at the Buckeye 31, so it's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Brady Malawine at quarterback, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
The series has been eating up a lot of clock, 5.5 minutes to now go in the ball game.
He's hit right as he releases it, but it is caught by Zach Most. He's dropped right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Good pursuit by the Buckeyes.
Excellent pursuit by the Buckeyes. Neil Pauly in there and just put a lick on the quarterback that time. And then out here on the flat, Dakota Mays did a nice job of bringing down Most.
5:05 to play in the game. Buckeyes up 44-21. Berne Union 3rd down and 7 at the Nelsonville-York 31-yard line. Brady Mallerwine at quarterback. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws long on the far side, and it falls incomplete. Jeremy Warren in pretty good coverage guarding Zach Most.
Great coverage by Jeremy Warren. He did not allow Most to get to the outside where that ball was thrown, and Jeremy just held his line and just ran perfectly. Excellent job defensively by Jeremy out there in the flat.
So 4th down and 7 for the Rockets at the Buckeye 31-yard line.
For all intent and purposes, if the Buckeyes can stop them here, that might be the ball game, Jim.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 4th and 7. Mallerwine takes a snap, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete, and we're going to have a late flag on Nelsonville-York, and that will give Berne Union a 1st down. It's a personal foul. And looks like it may have been a good call after he threw the ball. One of the Buckeye players just grabbed him and just kind of tossed him to the ground. Didn't throw him down hard, but he just kind of gave him a pretty good swing and push to the ground. So they'll mark off the 15-yard penalty on Nelsonville-York. 1st down and 10, Berne Union. At the 16-yard line of Nelsonville-York.
So the Buckeye defense keeps the Rockets alive again.
Mallerwine throws to this side and knocked away. Nice play down there.
Number 24 defensively for the Buckeyes, Billy Seal. In perfect position that time. Almost came down with the interception.
4:26 to play. Buckeyes up by 23 points. Berne Union 2nd down and 10 at the Buckeye 16.
Rockets took this ball over with like 9:06 to go here in the 4th quarter. And I know they're trying to put the ball in the air, but just not enough sense of urgency to try to come back on this ball game right now.
Buckeyes bringing heat, and it's nearly picked off by Jeremy Warren. Stepped in front of it, but it falls incomplete.
Again, Jeremy read that perfectly, had a beat on that ball perfectly. Just jumped in front of it and for some reason couldn't reel it in, but that was well played by, the secondary of the Buckeyes.
As you mentioned earlier, this has taken a lot of time in the whole game. In the first half, Berne Union was running that hurry-up offense, but in this drive, they really haven't been doing that. Mallerwine, 3rd down and 10. Hands it off on the left side. Ball carrier still going, takes it down to the Buckeye 8-yard line. And it'll bring up 4th down and short.
Excellent play that time, Jay Elliott.
Daniel Folden on that carry for the Rockets. 4th down and about 3.
They say Eli Fox had to tackle that time for the Buckeyes.
Fourth and 3 for Berne Union at the Buckeye 9-yard line. Brady Mallerwine out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looks left, throws, and it's batted away by Jeremy Warren. Also good coverage by Cannon Kilbarger.
Excellent job by the Buckeyes defensively. Again, like you said, Jeremy jumps up, bats the ball away. Cannon's coming in from the other side. Actually hits Most at the same time that he would have been trying to catch the ball. Great job by the Buckeyes secondary to stop the Rockets once again.
So the Buckeyes take over on downs. Nelsonville-York marching Buckeyes. Playing to the crowd here tonight. Nelsonville-York's going to pick up their first win on this young season. leading 44-21 with 3:35 to play, and the Buckeyes have just held on downs.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job here tonight. Buckeyes running the second string out now. I think they've got Walker Elliott quarterbacking for the Buckeyes now.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 9. As you said, Walker Elliott at quarterback out of the tee. Handoff comes to this side to Jacob Talbert. Nice strong running by Talbert. And he'll take it out to about the 17-yard line as he picks up 8 positive yards.
Nice job by Jake to hold on to that ball because they were coming after him strong there.
Next week, Berne Union will play at home against Danville. The Buckeyes will be right back here at Boston Field a week from tonight, hosting River Valley. 2nd and 2 for Nelsonville-York. Handoff, I believe, to Andrew McDonald, and he'll take it out to the 22-yard line and a Buckeye first down.
Well, again, a lot of what we've seen here early in the season, the Buckeyes offense wasn't able to put any points on the board against the Tomcats. They came back out last week, put 2 scores on the board against the Newark Catholic Green Wave, and then tonight they explode for 44 points. 7 touchdowns by the Buckeyes offense tonight.
First down and 10, Nelsonville-York on their own 21, just outside the 21. Now the I formation, Walker Elliott at quarterback. Fakes the handoff, Elliott keeps it himself to this side, crosses the 30, 35, and taken down right around the 40. And Nelsonville-York, first down, picks up about 18 yards.
That was an excellent fake by Walker that time. Allowed the defense to really bite in on the tailback coming into the line, and then he just round to end he went.
Buckeyes have it on their own 40, first down and 10. Nelsonville-York out of the I. Walker Elliott at quarterback, takes a snap, hands it off. Andrew McDonald takes it to the right side, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards.
Nice cut back into the lane that time as he gets a positive 6 yards. Like you said, we're under 2 minutes now to play in the ball game.
Second down and about 4 for Nelsonville-York on their own 46. Man in motion to this side for Nelsonville-York. Handoff, and Jacob Talbert didn't have much of a chance. As soon as he touched the leather of that football, the rocket was all over him.
Yeah, he didn't have, like you said, he didn't have a chance to go anywhere with that one.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 6 for the Buckeyes. Clock running, 52 seconds to play. Get Nelsonville-York leading, 44-21.
Most congratulations to Buckeye freshman tailback number 1, Alex Mel. 26 carries on the evening for 333 yards.
Handoff, Andrew McDonald, still running hard, and
he's got enough for the first down from where I'm sitting.
Andrew McDonald on the carry. Brought down on the play by Zach Moss.
Zach Moss on the tackle for the Rockets.
For Berne Union.
See where they spot it.
That's probably the last play of the ball game, Jim.
Clock running at 7 seconds. They say it's 4th and short, but the clock running down, and that's going to do it. Nelsonville-York has defeated Berne Union in their home opener by a final score of 44-21.
All right, welcome back here to Boston Field, where the Buckeyes get their first win on the early part of the season here. First Friday night game at home. The Buckeyes win 44-21 over the visiting Berne Union Rockets. Buckeyes defense did an excellent job here tonight. The Rockets carried the ball 18 times for a total of 81 yards. In the passing side of the ball game for the Rockets, they completed 15 out of 31 attempts for 166 total yards on the offensive side of passing, which combined gives them 247 offensive yards. So the Buckeyes did a nice job defensively holding those Rockets down. They started out the offensive side of the ball just putting the ball up in the air and moving the ball extremely effectively. Like you talked about, Jim, the first 2 times both teams touched the ball tonight, they were driving down the field and putting scores up. It was just like who was going to have the ball last was going to probably win the ball game the way it looked early in the ball game. But Buckeyes defense turns things around and finds a way to shut the Rockets down. On the offensive side for the Buckeyes put the ball in the air 5 times, completed it twice. 1 pass for 2 yards to Noah Andrews and a 15-yard pass play to Cannon Kilbarger right up the middle that got them down to the 5-yard line. On the offensive side of the ball, rushing, I'll just say overall, the Buckeyes ran the ball 55 times for 482 yards. Now, I've got to say that's some phenomenal running, which means the line did an excellent job here tonight, Jim. The offensive line of the Buckeyes controlled things from the very beginning of the ballgame and never let up. They were finding holes. They were pushing the defensive line of the Berne Union Rockets backwards and busting things open, and the backs all did an excellent job of taking advantage of what they were muscling and doing down in the trenches. Looking at the individual accomplishments here for the Buckeyes on the ground, you had Andrew McDonald carry the ball 3 times for 16 yards. You had Walker Elliott carry it 3 times for 23 yards. Jacob Talbert carried it 3 times for 12 yards. One of those was a 5-yard touchdown run. You had Jeremy Warren carry the ball twice for 14 yards. Colt Adams carries the ball 5 times for 14 yards. Actually 15 yards. And one of that was a 1-yard touchdown run for Colt. Noah Andrews out of the backfield carries the ball 12 times, 60 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns on the night. He had a 10-yard run, and then he also had a 1-yard run. A lot of credit, again, I will say, goes to the line, but you've got to tip your hat to Mr. Alex Mount tonight. As a freshman, came out, ran the ball. I have him for 27 carries, 333 yards. 333 yards. He ended up with 3 touchdowns, a 33-yard touchdown, an 8-yard touchdown, and then the long 64-yard touchdown run. He did everything he needed to do. Again, got to give credit to the line. They opened the holes, but Alex took advantage of that, and he bounced it outside when he needed to. He ran it up the middle when the opportunity was available on those avenues. He just took what the defense gave him, and he made the most of it all night long. Excellent job by the Buckeyes offensively here tonight and defensively. Just an all-around excellent ball game, and when you look at where this team was 2 weeks ago and where they matured. We saw the maturity last week. We talked a lot about it. You saw a different team out there last week against Newark Catholic. They had confidence in what they were doing, passing the ball, playing defense, running the ball. They gave up a couple big plays to the Newark Catholic Green Wave that really hurt them in that game, and they ended up having to play on a longer field for the most part. Newark Catholic had the short field. Tonight, everything they did it right. The Buckeyes really just came out and controlled the game from the very beginning, Jim.
Buckeyes led 20-14 at the half. Berne Union getting the ball to begin the second half, and it didn't take them long to score. Within a minute of starting the third quarter, they complete a long pass for a touchdown to take a 1-point lead at 21-20. But then it was all Buckeyes. After that, Nelsonville-York outscores Berne Union 24-0 the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's like, we were talking about it. It just was like whoever had the ball was going to find a way to score. And then, they get to this third quarter and you still figure that nobody has control of the ball game. The Rockets come out and score real easily. Like you said, less than a minute to go. But the Buckeyes didn't stay down long. Their very next possession, they have the long run. I believe that was the 46-yard run that Mount had down to the 5-yard line and put them in a strong position to be able to put that ball into the end zone and take the lead right back away from the Rockets starting the third quarter out.
Again, the Buckeyes win their home opener tonight over Berne Union here at Boston Field. Nelsonville-York now 1-2 overall. The Rockets fall to 0-3. Once again, the final score in this varsity football game at Boston Field at Nelsonville-York High School. The Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York 44, the Rockets of Berne Union 21. For Justin McCumber on camera and Ray Spouts, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.